What if you leave your power armor on a stand? No one can take your power armor. No one can take anything that's yours. That's not junk. So don't worry, you're not going to lose anything valuable. Done for the day. Fine. That's all done. Good evening, everybody. All right, we're here for our comfy stream of the day. Let's go do the Brotherhood of Steel. Yeah, right by Wayward. We did start this quest line. Hello.
You better have something useful to say to me.
Actually, Knight Shin asked me to talk to you.
Oh, can't even come to me himself? What, he needs to requisition some more armor polish? All right. Keep it cool, Sean.
You need to keep it cool.
So, what's he got to say to me?
Tell me what the problem is.
The problem is that a couple of these Brotherhood clowns showed up and took a bunch of my stuff at gunpoint. Now, I'm a peaceful man. I really am. I sure wasn't equipped to deal with armed thugs requisitioning the little I've managed to put together for myself. Never understood the Raiders. I like the quiet life. I don't need much, and I need trouble less. But after this, I get it. I came here to give the Brotherhood a chance to make things right. Else maybe I go to Crater and start doing things their way. At least they don't pretend to be the good guys.
I'll tell them what you told me, Sean. I promise. Goodbye.
Hey, listen, thanks. I just needed someone to listen and take me seriously. I hope you can convince them.
I hope I can too.
Well, now look at you. You with these Steel Brother fellas? I've been waiting a good spell to talk to them.
Sort of. Nightstone asked me to speak with you.
Well, it's about time. I'd like to die of old age waiting on them. Name's Artnap. So, what's this Knight fella sent you for?
Hey,
I was asked to find out what you wanted from the Brotherhood.
A fair trade's what I want. I've heard stories about these steel types back in the day. They was going around taking things from folks. For the cause, they said. Yeah, like that don't make them raiders too. Well, I ain't got much. I already got to worry about raiders. So, I reckon it's better to make a deal up front. My farm don't produce much, but I got some extra. And I expect they'll have a use for it. In return, I want these steel boys and girls to keep raiders away from my farm. Heard a lot of noise they was on our side. So, seems fair.
Strange readings from somewhere below.
I'll bring them your offer, Art. Take care.
Fair enough. Can't expect more than that. Thank you. You take care too.
Hey, here comes trouble.
Hi.
Hey. Yeah, you. Who do I need to talk to around here? You know, about the guns?
Guns?
You don't look like one of these Brotherhood yahoos. Name's Tally Lane. What's your deal?
Did you wish to speak with me?
Night Shin asked me to speak with you.
Shin? He the scary guy with the stick up his butt? Alright, shoot.
So I take it you're after guns?
Yeah, that's right. Big shiny guns. Now, all the talk in the area is about these Brotherhood folks with their high-tech toys, and I thought, Tally, you gotta get some of that. For self-defense, of course. Just so me and some of my poor, innocent friends can protect ourselves from all the nasty folks out there.
I should be getting back to work, so...
Something tells me you're one of those nasty folk. Hello, Carlos.
The efficiency
I can't promise anything. I'll tell Shen what I Night Shin. I should go.
Hey, I get it. Promises backfire all the time. Well, go get him, Tiger.
Sour and we're all in for it.
Hi.
Mark my words.
Yes? Something I can help you with? I am waiting
Ooh.
to speak with a Brotherhood representative. I have no interest in small talk with strangers.
This guy voices a lot in Elder Scrolls Online. He plays a lot of Dark Elves. Ashley Night Shin asked me to speak with you.
The severe gentleman in the power armor, yes? Dr. Edgar
Wonder if
Blackburn
this
at your
was
service.
those raiders gone.
And what did Night Shin want to know?
He asked me to find out what you wanted from the Brotherhood.
I had heard that the Brotherhood possessed advanced technology. As a doctor and a scientist, this was of great interest. My research is always in need of equipment and materials rather difficult to obtain by scavenging and bartering. I came to see if an arrangement could be made, but from what I can see of their operations, they are as yet still in too much disarray. Given the state of my fellow supplicants, I would hypothesize that their needs likely outweigh my own.
I'll pass that along to Night Shin.
Thank you. Be well.
You be well. Or be dead.
Speak or go away. I do not tolerate this
Ration request doesn't even have a name.
I don't like his attitude. He's got kind of a snooty attitude. Joshua Graham is the voice actor's name? Awesome.
Have you finished the task I gave you?
I've spoken to petitioners. I'm ready to report.
Good. Let's get this done. I have the list from their arrival. Give me the high-level overview.
You can't move. That means your frame rate is not capped. Double check to make sure that your frame rate is capped at 144 or lower. Try 120 if it's still happening at 140. So your frame rate's too high. Dr. Blackburn looking for supplies for his research.
The Brotherhood is not a charity, and our mission does not cover providing civilians with equipment to pursue their personal interests, unless the Doctor intends to provide that research to the Brotherhood exclusively, and under our supervision, he will get nothing.
The G-Force setting is the capping of the frame rate. You go in there, you select Fallout 4 specifically, and then you cap your frame rate in that game. Fallout 76. Cap your frame rate at 120. You might be able to go with 144, but try 120. He actually said other people seem to need you more.
That shows commendable discipline. Scribe Valdez may have interest if he returns, but if so, he is her problem. That appears to resolve the matter on our end. Next report.
Art Knapp wants to trade his share of crops for protection from raiders.
We are not mercenaries here to serve as guards for anyone with some goods to trade in payment.
Sounds like a fair deal to me.
That's irrelevant. The Brotherhood cannot simply be hired out to every farmer and homesteader. We have our own concerns. Enough about that. What's next?
Jeez. Tally Lang wants to buy guns for you.
No. We are not arms dealers.
You shouldn't. She seems squirrely to me. I think she actually might be a raider.
There was never any circumstance in which I would authorize weapons to that woman. But your vigilance is noted. Moving on.
Hello, Kalindo. Sean Hockman was robbed by people claiming to be Brotherhood.
Impossible. Whatever happened, it was not us.
What matters is he believes it. You should help him out.
That sounds like something Paladin Romani would say. But what he believes is of no concern of ours. Our people did not rob this man. We are not involved, and it should remain that way. Give me your next report.
Does it really matter? You couldn't even bother to talk to these people.
I am second in command of this entire operation. That I have other things requiring my attention does not mean a task is not required. Paladin Romani wants these people to be heard, and you agreed that you would assist me in this. Do not make me regret the trust I've shown. I am not a receptionist, civilian. Ready to finish your report? Against my initial judgment, you have shown that you can take orders and make yourself useful for the Brotherhood.
I am pretty
you
useful.
need to lose those soft civilian instincts, but I will make note of your assistance in my report to Paladin Romani. Should you wish to join our ranks, I will not oppose your enlistment. I grant you permission, provisionally, to enter the compound proper. Go to our scribe Valdez. You will need her support as well if you want Paladin Romani's attention.
This guy's kind of an asshole. Are really not going to help any of them?
What I am going to do is make the recommendations I see fit in my report to Paladin Romani. As the commanding officer, the final decisions will be hers. And your concern in the matter ends here.
Thanks, I'll do that.
Be vigilant, outsider.
Activate the scanner. Oh, here.
What do you have, Valdez?
Forging trust. That's one hell of a door, jeez.
Want to rebuild, but they're only looking
Brotherhood
to
roundtable plan.
You need to understand the past as well, or we're gonna make the same mistakes moving forward.
Mother of
All the
invention.
way from California and... Hello, civilian. I don't mean to be rude, but what exactly are you doing up here?
I saved this damn wasteland, you lady. I want to join up. Night Shin said you may need some help.
Oh, a prospective initiate. The Night Shin sent you. And I guess we're both in luck. Paladin Romani makes the call on new recruits, but the Knight and I have some influence. It just so happens I'm in need of someone to help me out on a little mission. If you're interested, I can bring you along and put you to work. Do a good job, and I'll send a recommendation your way. How about it?
Deal.
Didn't even have to think about it, did you? Let me give you a quick rundown of the mission before we start. Our new base is littered with old technology, but there's something in particular I want to investigate. It's down in the bowels of this place, a part of Atlas that we've cornered off. I'm not keen on going alone, so I'd like some backup.
Why don't you look at me when
Any
I'm talking
questions
to you?
before we start?
I'm ready to go.
Great. Unfortunately, I need to finish up a few things here. Head downstairs and I'll meet you in a bit.
Brotherhood sure loves their clipboards. Never forget. Everyone's got a damn clipboard. Before the Brotherhood got here, remember this was a very big dungeon full of lots of enemies in the original launch of the game. Sorry. Sorry about that. In this game, you don't get locked out of anything by siding with factions. Like, you can do all of them. It's kind of like Skyrim or Elder Scrolls, where you can do all the factions. Doing one doesn't lock you out of the others, even though technically, lore-wise, it probably should. Speak to Scribe Valdez. Oh, she's down here now? Oh, hi.
Good, you're here. So, how do you feel about reading comprehension? I was hoping to start out by sweeping the area for documentation left behind from before the war.
Warfiend, thank you for that 2-month resub. Reading the schematic is good first steps in the problem-solving process.
Are you trying to get on my good side? Because that's how you get on my good side. But enough about that. I'd like to get started. Let's head downstairs and see what we can turn up.
The only thing that you get locked out permanently with, I believe, is the achievement. The Raider versus Foundation achievement. Everything else, like, you can get all the rewards from the both Raiders and the Settlers. And you can do both quest lines all the way up until the end. So definitely take advantage of that. Alice Decommission Report. Is that a nice Nuka-Cola? Well, yes it is. I will take that.
Atlas's lead scientist. We recovered some of his holotapes and logs in our initial sweep of the area. This tech down here is his handiwork, and he couldn't give it up. Even after the war, I should make arrangements for a proper burial. I think this is good. Let's talk for a second.
I don't think he'll really
Here's a
mind
document.
anymore, but if you want to.
That should be enough to start. Let me take a look. Atlas Decommission Report. So the project was in bad shape after all? I knew it sounded too good to be true. Fascinating. Wow. This is some seriously classified stuff that I just let you read, isn't it? I wasn't supposed to show you any of this.
Well, it sounds like I need to be, maybe in the Brotherhood now?
That should be enough to start. Let me take a look. Atlas Decommission. Wow.
Wait, I don't have enough charisma? I need +8? What's my current one? I have 7? What happened to my other charisma? This is bullshit. Fine.
That should be enough to start. Let me take a look. Atlas Decommission. Wow.
Well, shit. I want that extra intel. I'm about to take some drugs. Maybe I could find some Mentats somewhere. Oh, I think Strange
That
Numbers
should be
will
enough
do
to
it.
start. Atlas Decommission. Wow.
There we go. Now that you let this much slip, might as well give me the full explanation.
I guess you're right. There's only so much I can tell you, but I'll share what I feel is relevant. Atlas wasn't exactly an observatory before the war. That was just a front. The military conducted research here. Pretty advanced research. We're down here to investigate and see what's worth salvaging for the Brotherhood.
You should have told me if we were looting a military base. Now I'm even more on board.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Looting is absolutely not what we're doing here.
Yes, it
Everything
is.
of worth that we remove from this substructure is going with me up to my lab to be cataloged and analyzed. Now,
That's called
let's follow
looted.
up on some leads from this report. I'd like to do a quick inspection of some key components that should be nearby. There's probably a terminal around here. If it's still running, we can do a diagnostics test. That will tell us about some of the less accessible hardware. The report mentioned that the machine's intake pump was under a lot of pressure. Let's find the release valve for that and give it a spin, see what happens. Finally, the lower core on this level should have a wiring box. Why don't we take a glance at that to get an idea of the electrical hookups?
All right, let's go.
Should be a simple inspection. You can have point, but I'll be looking over your shoulder the whole way. Take note of the details and we'll discuss how it goes after.
Run a diagnostic check. It's easy. Just press that button.
Interesting.
Core processing unit defunct. Intake valves rupture detected. Ion focus misaligned. Induction loop flux disruption detected. Flux disruption. Not the flux capacitor. Wireless shredded likely work resident critters. Critters! Uh-oh. Damn rads. Mole rats. God, there's so many of them. Jesus. That thing was super pressurized.
All right, let's go over the inspection results. The diagnostics check revealed some issues. Flux disruption in the induction loop, intake valves ruptured, and the ion focus?
It was, defunct.
Oh, misaligned. Next, we have... All right, let's go over the inspection results. The diagnostics check revealed some issues. Flux disruption in the induction loop, intake valves ruptured, and the ion focus?
I believe that was misaligned.
Misaligned. Problematic, to say the least. Next, we have the release valve. That went... Well, what was your assessment?
It exploded. It exploded.
It certainly did. I'm going to mark that down as bad. Last but not least, the wiring. The wires were...
They were chewed. Mole rats to be the prime suspect.
Yep. I think the warm reception they gave us also points to that. Okay, well, sorry about the pop quiz. But in general, you're handling yourself well so far.
I wasn't expecting a test, madam.
Nobody does, outside of a classroom. That's why I love to evaluate new prospects this way. If I'm going to recommend you to Paladin Romani, I need to know you're serious. Can you pay attention? Think on your feet? If you can, you are in my favor. If you can't, then, well, maybe I reconsider my recommendation.
Smells like...
I'm worried about what our inspection turned up. There are a few parts I'd like to extract and examine in my lab. There's the pressure gauge, the core processor, and the ion focus. They should be upstairs. There's a lot I can learn from examining them if we can pull them out and get them back to my lab in decent condition. I want to take some notes on the core up there, so I'm going to leave the parts removal to you. Each extraction will be a little different, but in general, you'll want to use a light touch. I want the components in good condition, so please be careful. Any
try.
questions, or are you ready to get started?
I was born ready.
I'm counting on you. Let's see what you can do.
Extract the components from the Atlas machines. I got this. I will just, Is it upstairs? Oh, Let me go up there. It's probably be a little, test. Why are you stealing DansGaming content? That bastard, I don't know. Ion focus. Unhook each tube. Yeah, whatever that says. Just do that. Whenever there's stats, I do the one that says stats, because it's always the answer. Let's see. CPU management. Execute full CPU remover protocol. Yes. Easy. And then... It smells like DansGaming emotes here. Well, if that's true, we would see some Dan Sniffa in chat. I'm not seeing enough Dan Sniffa. Oh, there it is.
The induction coil up there on the machine core.
Induction coil, you got it. Look, cut both wires simultaneously. Yes.
What's that?
Mysterious component. Mysterious canister sits before you, pulsing with an eerie glow. How you go extracting it? Gently lift it out of the container. Pry it out using your weapon as a lever. Quickly swap it out with a heavy sack of dirt. Gently lift it out of its container.
That doesn't sound good.
Uh-oh. Robots! Damn robots! Uh-oh. I hear brain bots. Got him. This a rerun channel? No. Hi. This is the weapon called the cremator. It's the thing that lets Grandma fill up a sandbox. Uh-oh. The dot on that is spicy.
We survived.
Why should another account? Very simple. Think about it. Why would someone stream on a separate account? What would be the reasons for it? Go here. Hello, ma'am.
Whatever you did up there, the security system sure didn't like it. Thanks for the backup. I doubt I could have handled that on my own. Now that that's over with, let me take a look at what you've collected. The pressure gauge looks like it's in good condition. The core processor is pristine.
I am amazing.
Good work
I
on
know.
that. The ion focus looks usable. Impressive. The induction coil seems fine. That's a relief. And what is this? This is... Is this ultrasight? Fascinating. This looks like some kind of compact power source. None of the documents, none of the terminals said anything about this. Did this power the whole machine?
Is that so hard to believe?
If it wasn't staring me in the face right now, I'd say it sounded pretty far-fetched. Yes. Project Atlas may be beyond our power to repair, but we might have something here. I expected the machine to use a small reactor's worth of energy. They condensed that into a container I can hold in my hands. Oh, I could do a lot with this. You were a big help. I'm sure you have what it takes to be an initiate, and soon. Here, take this letter to Paladin Romani. She'll make the final call on letting you into the Brotherhood, but my wreck may tip the scales. I'm going back upstairs to take a look at these components. I need to catalog our findings. If nothing else, This ultrasight battery has piqued my interest. There's a lot I could learn from reverse engineering it. Oh, I'm giving you access to my private terminal, too. It has all the logs we recovered from when we moved in. After what we just went through, I think you deserve to know more about Project Atlas. Take a look if you get some free time. Thanks again for your help, and good luck with the Paladin.
Ultrasight is not in the show. No, at least not yet. There's no mention of it. Ultrasight, but there is a different power source talked about in the show. Different one. All right, we will do a math problem for chat because some people need to see what math is. All right, let's say that you're an apple farmer, okay? And you're going to get paid for the average amount of apples you bring in a day. All right? So, let's say that you bring in 300 apples a day. And you get paid based on your average amount you deliver. You deliver twice a day, and when you come back the second time, you get about 150 apples. Okay? So you come with apples twice a day. First time with 300 apples, and then with 150 apples. Now, the person that pays you is going to take those two numbers, add them together, divide by 2, and say that make sure my math's right. 225. So they're going to pay you $1 for every apple, your average amount of apples you brought in. So you get 225 dollars for that day. But if you were to only make one trip, your average would be 300 apples, and he would pay you $300. By making a second delivery with less amount, it lowers your average number of apples you bring in a day. Therefore, you get less money for the same amount of work. So you lose $75 by doing it twice a day. So if you only do one stream, or bring in one set of apples at 300, and then you go to another company, and then you bring 150, then this 150 is not affecting the 300 from before, so you're getting paid the same. Because this one is not even this one isn't even about money or anything. You're getting paid just for the first one. So this extra amount you're bringing in is not even generating any extra money for you, because you're getting paid on the average, not the per. So if you go to a separate company with your second load of apples, it doesn't affect your first load of apples, and you still get more money for your apples. That's why people have a second stream, because we want to bring in more apples, but we don't want to have less apples on the second trip, lowering our average. Therefore, we get paid less per apple. So it's either A, stream once a day, or just bring one load of apples and then don't bring any more apples for the rest of the day, or have a separate apple company, a second stream where you can stream and not affect that average number of apples. Why do you have apples? Because I'm a doctor, I need an apple a day. Actually, there's a ghost of a doctor, and I heard that if I give him an apple a day, he'll stay away from me. Yes, so the people paying for the average of apples is PR companies and game companies that do sponsorships and sponsored streams, and they pay you for the average number of viewers you bring in a day. So if you're doing 2 streams a day, one gets half the number of viewers, your average for the whole day goes down, and therefore you get less sponsorship money. You get less paid stream monies. So it just hurts your income to stream twice a day. So that's why if I need to take a break and I want to come back and stream, I can't. Otherwise, I'm just hurting my income. But if I have a separate stream where I can do that freely, then I don't have to worry about hurting my income by streaming a second time a day. Because that's just how it works right now. The Apple analogy is to make you guys understand a bit more about why they do it. Yeah, no, now I just want an apple. Actually, I want apple pie, actually. What do we do if we rob the advertisers?
The fight is just beginning.
Sure.
Stay disciplined.
I don't know. It has nothing to do with Twitch. It's not Twitch's issue. It's third parties like game companies or people that are selling keyboards and stuff. It's that, not Twitch. It's more of the way that works, and how it affects your averages.
Ah, you must be the one I've been hearing about. Paladin Layla Romani. What do you need?
Because when, like, let's say if someone's coming in to be like, oh, I'm doing a sponsor stream for this game, and I'm going to pay you for your average viewer count. So when you give them your stats for your Twitch stats, you can't just be like, don't include this right here. This is not, just keep that up. No, they look at the whole thing and average it together. So that's just how it works. Scribe Valdez wrote me a letter of recommendation. It also goes for game choice. So if I want to play a game and that game I know is going to have a lot less viewership than normal, that means if I play that, I'm just hurting my ability to pay my mortgage and stuff. Like, it would hurt me to play that game because I know that game is not going to do well. But if I can play it on a place where I don't have to worry about viewer counts or averages or anything over here, this comfy place that can be a comfy stream where I just play whatever I want and then I don't have to worry about it.
If I don't sleep,
Scribe does write me a letter of recommendation.
Well, between this and the report I have from Night Shin, we can discuss you becoming a member of our order. Consider it carefully. Do you wish to join our ranks?
Yep, the game is stupid. Not this one, but like the Twitch game, like as a whole of how everything functions, kind of sucks and stupid, but I didn't make the game, I just have to play it. I have to play it the way it works best. I would like to join if you'll have me.
With the recommendations of Night Shin and Scribe Valdez, I'm willing to consider you for membership.
Willing?
But first, I need to see how you handle yourself without direct supervision. In order to be effective in our operations here, we need to establish positive relations with the people of Appalachia. If we make them see us as a beneficial presence in the area, it will be much easier to secure cooperation in the future. We have reports of feral ghoul attacks on traders and travelers in the southwest forest region, indicative of a nest of some kind. I want you to clear it out.
I can do that. We don't know how dangerous this might be. Sure, that's worth an extra reward.
Your reward is that I consider you worthy to join our ranks. Limited intel suggests this is a milk run, perfect for a new recruit. But you're not wrong. We don't know the level of threat. Take this as an additional precaution.
A stim pack? Where is this next?
We don't know. Our initial reports on the attacks came from a family of farmers, the Putnams, that we passed on the way into the region. I think their sons were rather starstruck when we showed up. I almost expected the older boy to follow us when we left. You should start your search there. They may know more. You can find them at the old Lewis & Sons farming supply.
I think I have everything I need.
Very well. Do this, and you will be one of us, with all the rights and responsibilities of a full member of the Brotherhood of Steel. Ad Victoriam.
Ad Victoriam. She doesn't care about the local population, so that she didn't sound very concerned. all she's concerned about is that there is a pack of pharaoh ghouls that might affect her troops, so that's why she's going to clear it out. Only because it's directly, it only directly affects them. The Brotherhood are not exactly a bunch of nice people that care about people around them. The guy in Fallout 3 was an exception. He turned the Brotherhood into heroes, but the actual Brotherhood isn't really. Okay, we've got like a couple minutes. I'm gonna run the potty real fast while I'm waiting. Be right back in just a second.
Do not be alarmed. I am Homer, and I am broadcasting to provide remote assistance. We must protect ourselves by destroying those brainwave siphons. Lure out and defeat the alien commanders to bring down their force fields. Listen out for painful energy pulses from the siphons. There is a warning signal before they occur.
I'm helping. I am helping. Protect him. I'm helping. I'm helping.
Protect the brainwave siphon.
Lieutenant Kappa, get wrecked.
That brought down the force field on the brainwave siphon. Destroy it now.
Uh-oh.
Good work. Let us move on to the next siphon. We will need to draw out another commander before we can destroy it. They finished powering up their offensive systems. Expect missile strikes.
Missiles. These damn aliens got missiles? Why did the devs decide to make aliens canon? Aliens were canon with the first game back in 1995, I think. You could encounter aliens in that game. So aliens are canon. They don't talk about them much, surprisingly. The aliens were a very rare encounter that could happen in the first game, but you encounter them, you could. They had video games in 1995, yes. Yes, they did.
The brainwave siphon is now vulnerable.
Julia, shoot it! Shoot it, Julia!
We are almost finished here. Once we destroy the final siphon, they will have no choice but to retreat.
Outside of this event, you don't see aliens very much in this game, just a little bit. But they're pretty rare even in this game. This is just an event featuring aliens. What? Kaboom! Kaboom! I'm using the new seasonal weapon called the Cremator. It makes cream and then fires it out. Oh God, it's the general. Can you drop a nuke here? Yes, you can.
That siphon.
Good. Alien events over. Alien disintegrator recipe again. Bloodied machete. Well, that's actually a really good roll in that machete thing. These damn trees suck. I know. Alright, let's go drop off this billion circuits I get. That area for the event does kind of suck because there's really not a lot of high ground. You got an alien corpse operating bed plan. That's creepy. You should put that in your base. It fit perfectly. Yeah, if you ever have any ideas for animated emotes, Julia, or you want to like make like versions of some emotes made for for us or something, like you can give us that anytime and I'll just slide on payment over for you. I can put emotes on this channel and our main channel. And better Twitch TV. What was... Oh, I wanted to see if I can change my emote prefix. I don't think I can yet. It's really awful. It's like Dan's Co 9 or something. Dan's Conf 9. Yeah, Dan's Co 6 Rave. Like, what even is that? God, they're buying out my legendaries. Maybe I should move this guy. I'll move him. Let's move this ugly statue thing. So it is. Right here. Move this guy right there. You hold it while moving things, you can fine-tune your movement. Oh, cool. Whee. Oh, let me, get out my armor. Take a little bath. Tiki. Yes, buy my stim packs. Having the worst luck getting the melee weapon plan from the event. Yeah, the way they have it set up, you gotta really farm the events to like make sure you get what you're looking for. What's that sound? Just doing a little casual, little hot tub stream. Well, the happy moments are just Dan's now. Good. Good. That's what we like to see. Steaming Fillet is 5 strength. Not bad. Cave Cricket is good. Max HP from Blood Steak. I like them buying up all those things that frees up my inventory space. What legendary armor are you sporting? Ultra Sight armor. I don't even think it's anything special, just is what it is. I did double check to see if there's if I did unlock some new mods to see if they're useful for this. Kinetic servos does what? Action point regen while moving. I mean, it's better than nothing. Hydraulic bracers, unarmed damage, or power attack bonus. Unarmed damage is like, what? All I have is that for my head. Where do you get combat armor? You can craft it, you can buy it from players, you can find it, but really in the 30s, I wouldn't really just wear whatever you find, because everything you get at level 30 will be replaced when you're level 40 and then level 50. 50 is when you start getting stuff you actually keep for a long time. You're not that far away. Enclave jetpack. Fanatic jetpack. Motion assisted servos is plus strength. Strength would be carry weight. Jetpack would be cool, but I don't know. With Marsupial, I don't really need jetpack, honestly. I'm just gonna try with strength. That'll give me some more carry weight. Because with Marsupial, I just jump so hugely. Yeah, if anyone has Amazon Prime, they're giving away this game for free. If any of you already have it, you can just dump your code into chat and give it to someone who doesn't have it. They have both Xbox and PC giveaways. If any of you guys have it and you don't want it, you can just throw it in the chat and someone in the chat can snag it. The Fact Finder. Projectiles, hip fire. I don't know if that's a good weapon or not. Jetpack eats cores like crazy. Maybe if you don't have that one perk, it does. Wait. Oh, it's on the bit. I was like, where did it go? It's right here. Oh, thank you, Eggo Waffles. You redeem those codes on the Microsoft Store. Just make sure to type in chat which it is, if it's PC or Xbox. You can, I believe you can play both versions on PC, because Xbox games usually work on PC. Let's see. Go to Lewis and Sons for our little quest. bag of fertilizer, gourd, potato, melon. Anything goes. I love that song. Pumpkin pie? Don't mind if I do. Actually, I can't. I'm a carnivore. There's nothing for me. I'm going to take your sugar, your coffee tin, your Braxo. Bam. Ma'am. Ma'am. Why aren't you speaking with me? Ma'am.
Whoa there.
What the hell?
Mom, Dad.
Who do you think you are barging in here? George?
Hold it, stranger.
What?
No funny moves.
I'm in power armor, you insignificant moron. Whoa, lower your weapon. I'm friendly.
So you say. But we'll see. All right, George, lower the gun. But stay ready. Come on now, boys. Get on back to work. You. Let's talk.
That was your first mistake.
Now, you need to be more careful just waltzing into people's homes. It's a good way to end up with more lead in you than's healthy. I'm Carol Putnam. This is my husband, George. Now, won't you tell us why you're barging in here, and maybe we can all be friendly when you're done.
The Brotherhood of Steel sent me to ask about the ghoul attacks in the area.
Those would be them military types in the heavy armor that came through here recently, right? I'm the one that told them about those attacks.
Those Brotherhood guys are so cool. Wait, are you recruiting? I want to sign up.
Their gear was pretty fascinating.
Settle down, boys. The adults is talking. So you want to know about them ghouls?
You boys want to join the Brotherhood?
Lord, don't get them started.
Oh, yeah. The lasers, the power armor, they are the coolest thing I have ever seen.
Marty, you barely do your chores now, and you get confused by the generator. What good would you be?
Yeah, well, at least I'm not a shrimp like you.
I can pay you to get these two out of my hair.
George!
What?
I'm just kidding. You boys know we love you.
George, what do you think about your son joining the Brotherhood?
Go ahead, George. I'm curious, too.
They're grown, I suppose, and it might be a good opportunity for them. We can't spare them on the farm, though. There's too much work to do. One, maybe. Long as you swear to look out for him. Reckon you better ask the wife, though.
Carol, would you let your son join the Brotherhood of Steel?
Now, I don't like it, but they're adults. Or close enough, I guess. And I know they're bound to want to do their own thing. But the farm needs work. We can't do it alone. If one of them wants to go, well, now, George and I'll just have to live with it. But you ain't taking both of my boys, though.
Me.
Careful, George.
George, what do you
The
think?
wife, she says one of them can go, then one can go, I suppose.
Enough about that. I had some other I wasn't saying you're doing any recruiting.
I'd prefer you kept it that way then.
I think I could be a real asset to you, though. I'm good with machines, and I work hard. Heck, I'm the one who repaired the bots outside.
Forget about him. The Brotherhood's tough, not a bunch of nerds. I'd be perfect.
Wow, toxic
Let it
masculinity,
be, boys.
sir. Enough about that. I had some other questions.
Fine by me.
Paladin Ramani sent me to find out if you knew where the ghoul attacks are coming from.
Can't say for certain. We got a suspicion, though.
A lot of the sightings and attacks have been from folks traveling the highway to Flatwoods. They come out of the hills, northwest of the old creamery.
And the only thing out that way is what's left of the Orwell orchards. Could be the source of the things. You gonna wipe them out when you find them?
Sounds like I'd be helping you out if I did. Maybe there's a reward for my efforts.
Aren't you on a mission from the Brotherhood? You're doing it for them, not for us.
She's right, of course, but that doesn't mean we're not grateful for the risk you're taking. Now here, wherever you find ghouls, you're going to find radiation.
It better not be right
We
away.
can spare this.
The plans to clear the place out entirely?
Good to hear.
You'd be doing everybody in the area a favor. That's for sure.
Safe roads means safer traders. Good for everyone. The Brotherhood would definitely be making friends if you pull this off.
Any idea how many ghouls there might be?
Not sure. More than a few, less than an army. From what folks have said, if you're going in alone, even a few can swarm you before you even realize what's happening. Be careful out there.
How many people are in chat currently?
Not sure. More than a few, less than an army. From what folks have said, if you're going in alone, even a few can swarm you before you even realize what's happening. Be careful out there.
I'll be careful. Thanks for the info. I should head out.
Just try not to startle us if you drop by again. George has a hair trigger with that shotgun.
I wish I had a hair anything right now. Bald. Hi, sir.
I really would like to join the Brotherhood. I know I'm not as strong as my brother, but you've got to have a need for somebody smart, right?
So you're saying you're smart?
Smarter than Marty, anyway. No offense to my brother, but if he can't solve a problem with his muscles, he's stumped. I read anything I can find. Most of the working machinery around the farm is my handiwork. I'm the one who got the bots running. The Brotherhood can't be all brawn and no brains, right?
You don't seem to like the military type.
Maybe I'm not. But I'm not cut out to be a farmer, either. The Brotherhood has tech. And that's an opportunity to learn. That's all I want.
Do you think you can handle combat?
I'd be lying if I said I wouldn't be nervous. Won't know until it happens, I suppose. But I'm willing to risk it if it means getting out of here.
There are other ways off the farm to join the Brotherhood.
Maybe so, but Marty's right about one thing. The Brotherhood has the coolest tech. It'd be amazing to get to work with it and learn from them.
Well, I'll think about it. Got some caps. Talk to the other guy. Hi.
You gotta take me with you. I'm ready for this. I just know it. I'll be just like that Night Shin who was here before.
An asshole? What makes you want to join the Brotherhood?
Of course. Them showing up is the most exciting thing that's happened to me in, like, ever. I know I sound like a kid asking for a treat, but I mean it. I'll do whatever it takes. Can you really get me in?
I can't promise they'll take you, but if you help me, I can vouch for you.
Oh, of course. I'm sure they'll listen to you. I'll be a big help. Just you wait. But are you sure you want to take me? I don't want to talk you out of anything, but I'm not your only choice. I mean, the best choice, obviously. But...
You're kind of an asshole. You seem tough. You'd be perfect for the Brotherhood. I like your attitude.
Awesome! Yes! Yes! You are not gonna regret this, I promise. I will be the best recruit ever. I'll get my things and meet you at Orwell Orchards. Don't worry, you go on ahead. I will be there.
The other guy would make a good scribe, but not really much of a warrior. This guy'd be better of a warrior. Wouldn't it be nice if we were older? We wouldn't have to wait so long. Wouldn't it be nice? That song is great. What's that band called? It's like the Lake Boys or something. I can't remember. Something about water or something. The Fishy Fishers or something. I don't know. The Beach Bums, the Sand Lads, the Water Waiters, wouldn't it be nice if we... It'd be nice if we were older.
Potential composting target.
Have to wait so long.
Begin mulching subroutine.
Sorry, Mr. Farmhand. Enter the bunker. The Hydro Homies. Oh my god, that's an amazing name for them. The Hydro Homies. Wouldn't it be nice if we were older? Wouldn't have to wait so long. Dun, 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 dun. Orwell Bomb Shelter. What, are you golfing? What's going on here?
All right, you're here. Sorry for rushing in first, but I just couldn't wait.
I hear bobblehead.
Ooh, this basement is crazy, right? This has got to be the place. So, how are we doing this?
We are doing it. Get fired up, Marty. I'm on point and we're going in hot.
Right on. Yeah, let's go. I'm on your 6. That's what you say, right?
Yeah, the lingo is important. I hear a bobblehead. Where is it? Boom! Sorry, Marty. Can I make this guy wash my my cup like in the show? Apparently there's like, I didn't know power armor had like a protective cup that you could have scouts wash for you. What's your build? Currently it's Dad Gamer build. Little Snuggles. BFN. Rad Roach! You got a very big shelter down here. Burnt book? No, thank you. Basically, my build's just fire weapons and power armor. That's pretty much it. There's not much more to it than that.
And stay down!
Where's the bobblehead? I hear it. Where is it? There it is. Charisma bobblehead. Hell fucking yeah! Sorry. I mean, freckin' yeah. Nailed it. Oh, by the way, guys, if you guys didn't know, are any of you guys people that like to build camps in this game? Because there's going to be an event happening very soon called Spring Cleaning, where you'll be able to get a washer and dryer set for your camp. It's a free event. Yeah, it's called Spring Cleaning. It'll be launching, I think, Tuesday. Should be fun. It's just a cosmetic item that for your camp, but it's a nice way to get a washer and dryer. I don't know if it actually has any functions. I think it's just decorative, but it's cool that you finally get those. Why is this? If they're in this protective vault, why are there pharaoh ghouls though? What happened to them? Oh, this thing broke. Really? Are you seriously standing right there?
Holy crap. Wow. Okay. I'm alive. That was intense.
Are you okay?
Is it weird if I've never felt this alive? Yeah, I think I'm okay. I don't think I've got any permanent injuries.
You're, like, literally hiding in the corner right now. In a radiation barrel, I might add. How'd you like your first taste of action?
Well, now that it's over, I won't lie, I was pretty freaked out. I might still be freaked out. My heart's racing, and I think I've got the shakes.
Better than
Is it okay if I get some real training before we do anything like that again?
You had yourself all right out there, Marty. Pack your things, report to Fort Atlas for training.
You got it, boss. I'm gonna make you proud, don't worry. You, Mom, and Dad. Maybe even Colin. I'll see you there.
If he stays here any longer, he's gonna turn into a ghoul. Report to Paladin Ramani. I can do that. Paladin Morani. I was spam drinking dirty water, got myself marsupial and healing factor. Ooh, those are pretty good. Yeah, those are some good ones.
Keep that.
If there's any others that you want to like specifically go for, the serums from player vendors are only about 200 to 300 caps, so they're pretty cheap if you want to just buy the other serums you want.
Approved. A perfectly preserved pie with every dinner declined.
Welcome back. Have you completed your assigned mission, candidate?
Quest doesn't even have a name on it.
I cleared out the ghouls and found your crew at the same time.
So that's why the Putnam boy showed up here. He's very enthusiastic. Nothing a little training and discipline can't mold. Looks like you've expanded our ranks by more than just yourself.
I'm not sure, Clem.
Assuming he doesn't wash out. I like that initiative, soldier. Good work. You've not only met the challenges our officer set you, but you have gone above and beyond by bringing a new brother into our order. I hereby confer on you the status of probationary initiate in the Brotherhood of Steel.
Ad Victorium!
But we'll have to put the official initiation right on hold. Something's come up, and we need to deal with it right away. If you've got anything else you need to take care of, make it quick. Report to me again when you're ready.
Remind Scribe Valdez to retune my power armor.
Hell to the yeah. By the way, this entire quest line is a free update they added at one point. The farmhand? What's the farmhand?
I am a link in the chain that binds. That is what keeps this order together.
Oh, it's a weapon. Does damage to pharaoh ghouls. Okay.
Hello, Initiate. Congratulations on officially joining our ranks. I apologize that we aren't able to do an official ceremony right now, but as previously stated, something more important has come up. I've been informed that there is an independent settlement that needs our help. A group of Blood Eagle raiders are extorting the villagers and taking their supplies.
Why did she say that way? Oh, God. Flashbacks of the horror. Oh. I know, PTSD from that.
Hello, Initiate. I apologize. I've been informed that there is an independent settlement that needs our help. A group of Blood Eagle raiders are extorting the villagers and taking their supplies. The village's leader, Jenny Brown, has more information. You can find her at their settlement, a camp made up of tree houses that they call the Retreat.
Why do we care again? What do we get in return?
We aren't asking the settlement for anything in return. They're going to need their supplies, and our goal is to return them. We need the people of Appalachia to know that we're here to help. Earning favor with the people of this region will benefit us in the long run. That in itself is a reward. But if you happen to get any additional supplies that the Blood Eagles have procured, you can bring them back here.
It's not very Brotherhood of you to help people with nothing in return, ma'am. Really? It's my first mission. There's something better to do?
Something better than helping those who can't help themselves? Where's your sense of compassion? Aiding civilians is part of the Brotherhood's mission here in Appalachia. We need to show them our goodwill.
Why does that not sound like a mission that the Brotherhood cares about very much? There's got to be something else that they want. Can you kill innocent people in this game? And why do you want to know the answer to that question? Someone sounds like a raider to me.
Do I need to call a seminar on this?
But yes, you can. You can kill innocent people if you want to. Understood, Paladin.
I trust that you will represent the Brotherhood admirably on your first mission, Initiate.
Is it okay if we wear Enclave armor? She doesn't seem to care.
A place that lacked Brotherhood oversight for so long. Still, this is...
This faction of the Brotherhood is both Fallout 3 and 4 Brotherhood put together. Well, this actually takes place before before 3, 4, and the first game. So this is probably like maybe their early Brotherhood where they didn't really know exactly, or they had a leader maybe that maybe wanted to help people more than before they came like fanatics about stealing all the technology for themselves. So, we'll see. I heard a magazine.
My rain leader. Shh. Yo, how you doing?
Magazine. Where is it?
Never thought of it this literally, though.
Astoundingly awesome tales. Science gone mad. My brain and I. A twisted love tale. Wait a minute. $29?
We've got flour, sugar.
Holy hell.
About time.
Jenny! Jenny, I've got your number.
That's a nice breeze. Hello there, stranger. What can I do for you?
This is a different faction from 3 and 4. Faction had more of a sense of community to them, unlike the West Coast faction. Cool. Thank you.
Can't always find a perfectly preserved pie, but you can always preserve a perfect memory.
I'm here on behalf of the Brotherhood of Steel.
Well, aren't you just the cutest Brotherhood member I've ever seen? My name is Jenny Brown, and I'm the mama hen of this little family here at the retreat. Lately, my kin have been harassed by a woman named Dagger and her Blood Eagle Raiders. She's causing all my people to go hungry and threatening our lives. You should take some time to talk with some of my people. I'm sure they have some useful information about Dagger that they can share with you, you know.
Just point me at the camp and I'll blow the whole thing up. No thanks. Tell me where I can find Dagger.
Oh, I'm sure most of your job is knocking down doors and saving the day. But wouldn't it be nice to take a moment to talk to some kind-hearted people? I think it will help you understand the stakes better. And besides, like I said, they've got some information for you.
Make friends, but I don't want to.
We're not just friends here, we're family. Everyone could use another person looking out for them.
I'll be off to go talk to them, damn it.
Great. Let me know if you need anything else, darling.
Fine. Fine. I guess I can't light them on fire. Boring.
What's that thing?
Yeah, I forgot the Brotherhood of Steel in the TV show is the West Coast Brotherhood of Steel. That's why they're a little more fanatical.
Misty, foggy crap.
But also, why was the Prim one over there, though? They don't really explain why that was over there, unless there's two of them.
Forgive any attitudes from us. We've got people going hungry here.
They could have built a second one. It's possible. What can you tell me about Dagger?
I run the storehouse here and have to deal with her lieutenants that come to collect every week. They have some sort of fancy rocket launchers that would blow this place to smithereens if given the opportunity. Her and those Blood Eagle Raiders are definitely too tough for us to handle on our own. Something's gotta be done about her. And I hope you're the one to do it.
Oh, so the Prydwen is not a one-of-a-kind ship. It's one of many. I gotta go.
You go get that dagger. And bring me back my Instamash. Please.
Your Instamash?
It's just about time to eat.
Don't cause any trouble around here. I will be able to find you.
Do you have any useful information?
I went out hunting shortly after one of her weekly collections, and tracked her lieutenants to see where her hideout is. I lost their trail and wasn't able to get the exact location. But I do know they're somewhere to the southwest. If you find her, kill her. Her and her damn blood eagles are taking our food, water, stimpaks, everything. All in exchange for allowing us to keep our lives.
Seems pretty fair. Yeah, I have another Brother to Steal questline.
Please, help us give that dagger what she deserves.
I wasn't playing when this game
Jenny
it came
brought
out.
us all together.
And this is a new character, so we gotta do all the quests to them.
Apocalypse. Hey, stop messing around. Hey there. Sorry, we're a bit wary of strangers right now.
What do you know?
Well, I know she's got numbers, and she's smart. She's got people tracking our trade routes, and they've been harassing our caravans. It's making the settlers not want to trade with us for fear of losing their own people. I don't blame them either. Dagger's people are making it harder and harder for us to have the supplies when she comes to collect. Honestly, I think she just wants an excuse to kill us off.
I've gotta get going.
I believe in you to give that dagger what she deserves.
It sounds to me like this lady is an evil
We're
raider
gonna need
that
to
needs to
get
be put
some
down.
guardrails on the. I hope you enjoyed getting to know us.
I'm happy to help.
Thank you. I knew you'd be as sweet on the inside as you are on the outside. Please be careful. Dagger and her lieutenants are dangerous folk.
My power skim, I think, is called the Equalizer.
Harder to see.
It's really cool. So they're down over that way. Fine. Easiest way to get marsupial mutation? Buy it from a player. Usually about 200 to 300 caps, the serums. Otherwise, you can just, it's just RNG. Or if you happen to have about 18,000 caps, you can buy the recipe for yourself and do it that way. $69. Yes. It's a farmhand. I'll be right back 1 second, guys. Oh my god, aliens!
This is Grafton's Mayor. Of course, you know, who else would it be? It seems another body has been discovered at Cricket's Fort. Can't let the poor fellow just sit in a box. We'll get those remains and bury them at the battlefield cemetery.
Boom! Kabam! Take that, mister. Boom! Thank you.
Brace yourselves for the commander.
I have Lieutenant Kappa. Goodbye, sir.
Excellent work. Now, focus your fire on the brainwave siphon.
They'll get the brainwave thing now. Satan hating. Your friend gifted me 76 lately and you're having a blast? Yay.
Efficient work. There are still
Another
two more siphons
convert.
placed in the area. Let us move on to the next one.
There's something that's
Seems that
just
the
fun about this
extraterrestrials
game.
have
It's hard to
acknowledged you
explain.
as
It
a
just
threat.
just is.
They are preparing missile strikes.
Kaboom. We're in ultra sight power armor.
There are two captains coming. You will need to eliminate both of them to bring down the force field. That brought down the force field. Destroy the brainwave siphon.
Da, 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 da.
One more to go. Gather at Siphon Zeta.
Siphon Zeta. Dun, 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 dun. The floor is lava. Can't touch the floor. Boom. 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 Kaboom. Kaboom.
Their final commander is coming. Defend yourself.
General Zeta. Catherine Zeta Jones.
final siphon is vulnerable. Excellent work. The invaders are retreating from this area, but they remain in orbit. Stay vigilant.
Melee bobblehead! Think I needed that one. Oh, that person is actually dead, but that isn't dead, but the thing looks like they are. Interesting bug. I forgot to loot the bodies, so let me go do that real fast. That guy's level 69. He needs to stop right there and not level up again. It's like, why level up anymore? When you fall too much of a distance, you will do a slam. If it bothers you a lot, you can take off strange in numbers. It lowers your height a little bit, but basically, whenever you fall from a certain height, you're going to do a little slam. I think it'd be nice in this game if it went through a pass and did all the animations and then sped up all the animations. A lot of them are really slow, really slow. Like getting in and out of power armor, opening up a crafting station. Lots of like really slow animations. Bird bones lessens the chances of that? Oh, does it? I need to get bird bones then. How do you suggest I find ammo is run out? What level are you and what weapon are you using? Two very important questions. Yeah, if you're melee, you can just be like, ammo, what's that? Lol. Lol. Oh, you're using an automatic weapon. Okay, well, if you're using an automatic weapon, automatic weapons run out of ammo a lot, so try burst firing instead of holding it down all the time, maybe? Ammo converter is nice. Where do you get the machine that generates ammo on its own? There's like a machine that just like sits in camp and will make ammo slowly. I forget what it's called. Oh, the Raiders Bullion? What? Do you remember what the name of it is? Raiders vendor. What's it called? Ammo factory. Wrong way. Sorry, man. Oh, you need max raider rep. Oh. Never mind then. That's gonna take a minute.
I'm gonna do it when their backs are turned.
Not the converter. There's a machine that just like generates ammo slowly on its own. Just like constantly just puts out ammo. The ammo converter is amazing for ammo though. Just make railroad spikes and those just cost steel, which you have tons of. It's just like getting free ammo from it. Die! Taste my holy fire. That's right, I fried her skeleton off. Find the eagle hideout over here.
Thank you for following.
Someone chat. Oh!
Thank you for
Wait
following.
a minute, he still has skin. There we go. That's better. That's a lot better. There, no more skin. What's my special stats? I think, let's see. This is what we're currently running. If you want to take a screenshot. Take a screenshot. Fusion core is on the bottom left of the screen, the little icon there. Hold on. Boom! That dot will finish him off. Boom! Yeah, the probably the best way to get lots and lots of ammo, I mean, talk about tons, is do the new expeditions for Atlantic City. I go in there and come out with thousands of ammo. Thousands. You get so much ammo from that place. It's insane. If you go to the flooded one, there's like 1,000 ammo boxes in that first area alone. And if you can kill the things really quickly, every one of the creatures there will drop tons of ammo. Investigate the area. Throne room key card. What? Key card. Oh, what the? Where the hell did you come from? What kind of bullshit was that? He just sort of phased in. Like he was beamed in Star Trek. I remember when I played around launch time, ammo was like a grind. Like, I kind of liked it because mini nuke, because it kind of felt more like a survival game where you had to like crafting your ammo was very important. You had to farm lead and acid and make your own ammo. Of course, automatic weapons really struggled with that because you had to craft so much more than the other weapon types. Who's firing? Oh, really? Okay. Guard room key. It made the ammo factory very valuable when you could get the ammo factory. It was nice. People would actually fight for it. So if you wanted PvP, there was actually PvP for the ammo factory.
Well. I see the Brotherhood has finally sent one of their pawns to retrieve my weapons. Because you've impressed me by taking out my crew, I'll allow you to say a few last words. Choose them carefully, kid.
What weapons? What weapons? I'm half of the retreat.
Oh shit. You mean you didn't know about the weapons?
Weapons?
The crate they came in may have had a Brotherhood of Steel insignia on them. But they're ours now. Don't even think about walking into my place and making demands either. I won't let you take these weapons from us.
How did you even get these weapons?
My gang and I came across a small group of raiders and... oh, I couldn't help but notice these beauties sitting around. Let's just say negotiations didn't go over well. And now we're the owners. Who knows how that group got them from the Brotherhood? And really, who cares?
Isn't walking in and making demands exactly what you're doing with the retreat?
Oh, I'm not making demands. I'm providing a service. They give me their supplies, and I let them keep their lives. Where there's prey, there will always be a predator. If it wasn't me, I'm sure there would be someone else ready to take advantage of them.
Chat, when I give the order, I want you to type Dan shoot at her.
Thank you for following.
If you have Brotherhood property, you're going to hand it over right now, along with the villager supplies.
Like I said, these weapons don't belong to the Brotherhood anymore. I don't have any of their property. And you can tell those villagers they'll be punished for crying to the Brotherhood of Steel.
I'll take the weapons by force, then.
Oh, I was hoping it would come to this.
Shoot, chat! Fire! Good. Nothing like a little slaughter. I don't want to negotiate with her. She was evil. The retreat supplies. What are these weapons here? Brotherhood weapons. Weapon supply cache. I hate that bug. Dagger's journal. We found some easy pickings down the swamp. Bunch of idiot villagers live in the trees. Store them supplies, turn that Blashkas as food, ammo, chems, whatever. Post no threat to us. We keep them alive and scared. Their leader is Jenny Brown, and I got her number 8675309. She's a pacifist and overall pathetic excuse for a human. Couldn't have dreamt up a more spineless character to keep goods coming our way. We take more and more every day. Eventually they'll die off and we'll have ourselves a treehouse to vacation in. Meantime, they're still useful to us. Give weapons supply cast to Jenna, but she's a pacifist, so probably won't want those. Quest was so stressful for you? Yeah, if you don't have an OP in-game build, usually these missions are a lot tougher. But I'm of course in-game super OP right now, so nothing in this game will challenge me. Chicken fights. Oh my god. Bloody Pecker versus... His name's Bloody Pecker? Now he's roast chicken. Ad Victorium, brother. This is called the Cremator. It's the current season pass weapon. If you have the season pass, you can get it from there. Well, that chicken was quite chicken. The Cremator was nerfed, but it still does really strong dot damage. It was broken because it was doing massive explosion damage, but it wasn't supposed to be. So they nerfed it. But when they nerfed it, they lowered the ammo per shot and also increased the damage on the dot by
This place ain't quite
150%.
Georgia, but the humidity. Have you had a chance to pay Dagger a friendly visit?
Here's your supplies.
Thank you so much, Sweet Pea. Because of you, my people will no longer go hungry. The Brotherhood has our support and our thanks.
It used to do a massive amount of damage when it exploded at first, but they nerfed that by about 80%. So now it does a lot less damage, but the damage over time effect does big damage.
I fell out of bed and straight to the forest
Over
floor.
12 seconds.
Good thing our houses
So they
have
just
walls.
changed how it worked. Let's go back to Fort Atlas. Dot means damage over time. Just a MMO phrase.
I have news from our patrol.
They must have seen something quite interesting for you to come to me about it.
Interesting is not the word. Concerning, yes.
One moment, Initiate. Knight Shin is in the middle of his report.
New recruits?
More like night shit.
Weapons and a base like this? We're gonna be invincible.
Go on, Shin.
As I was saying, one of our patrols came across a raider storeroom. They were chased out, but not before sighting several crates with the Brotherhood insignia on them.
Those crates are for important assets. We haven't used them since...
Since that battle, let's not waste time with details. Considering the contents,
Thank you for following.
It's imperative that we recover those crates from the raiders.
We have yet to establish a relationship with
Thank
the
you
people
for
of Praetor.
following.
It's possible that they are more agreeable than the other raiders we've encountered.
Are you seriously considering the idea of leaving those items in raider hands?
Let's discuss this later. We've kept the Initiate waiting long enough. Were you able to help the people of the retreat?
Dagger is dead, and I gave supplies back to the retreat.
Very unfortunate that things had to end that way, but at least the villagers are safe now.
Them, and likely many others. The world is better off with fewer blood eagles.
True.
Don't speak so frivolously of human life, Knight. Is there anything else to report?
Dagger also had a crate of Brotherhood weapons, confiscated them from her and brought them all back.
The Blood Eagles, too. Did these crates have our insignia on them?
If our weapons have spread among multiple groups, that's a serious problem. The Initiate made the right choice in bringing them back to us.
I hope the villagers have other means of defending themselves.
If we address the threat at its origin, there would be no need for them to defend themselves, which is exactly why we can't leave those weapons in Raider hands.
Where do these weapons originate?
We obtained them during our journey to Appalachia. Unexpected circumstances removed them from our possession.
That's all the Initiate needs to know.
I am the one answering questions here, Knight.
Knight Shin had a history at Raiders?
The Brotherhood saved Shin's hometown from a raider attack. It was then that Knight Connors recruited him into the fold. There have been other incidents since then, but...
This is irrelevant to the mission.
Perhaps you can ask him about it another time.
I'd prefer that you didn't.
Wow. Understood.
Good work, Initiate. You're dismissed.
Ad Victorum.
New recruits, Knight Shin's training, weapons, and a base like this? We're gonna be invincible.
Wow, she wasn't lying.
Greetings, Initiate.
Hellstorm missile launcher.
Raiders causing trouble again. We'll have to do something about them.
I can't wait to tell Max
Ooh. That's pretty cool. I like the missile launcher. Oh, sorry. Wrong person. I meant you over here.
Spite of the storm.
Disorder is to be expected in a place like so long. Still, this is... You're here. Good. To review the current situation, one of our patrols located a cache of dangerous weapons in a raider storeroom. Stolen Brotherhood weapons, no less. Your assignment is to secure the storeroom for the Brotherhood, and the weapons along with it. I'll put together a squad and meet you there. But given the situation, it's imperative you arrive there as soon as possible. Any questions, Initiate?
I'll secure the storeroom.
One last thing. We need to confirm the weapon's source. I find it unlikely the Raiders will be willing to talk until after we send them a very clear message. If any of them are still alive after that, we can question them. But priority one is securing the weapons they already have. That will be all. Dismissed.
Makeshift vault. Ooh, someone bought marsupials here. Oh wait, all of it. Why'd they buy 5 of them? That's weird.
The old world has so much to teach us. Why didn't I see it before?
Let's go. They're gonna resell for huge profits. Is that what it is? I have them listed for $350. I don't know. I don't see them going for much higher than that.
Alright, listen up, agents. If you're hearing this, that means I left unfinished business for you. That don't sit well with me. You've just initiated the recall process for a rogue assaultron. A tough one. This thing's got a shield so strong, hardly anything will dent it. But I have just the solution for that.
Souvenir sloth, Teddy Fear.
There are 3 pylons set up around the area. Starting one of these up makes you a conduit.
Serums now, mostly go around 300. Every store I've been to has been like 300, 300-ish.
You'll need all 3 active to down it. Good luck. Hope you fare better than I did.
Can't harm him. So many robots. I got you, sir. You're dead again. Oh god. The last one you get. Okay, I'll take the last one. Lord Shark! Oh god, he's bloodied. Lord Shark keeps going down. He's made of paper. I guess gotta be a... I'll use holy fire so I keep healing. Die, sheep squatch! No, stay away! I was kidding! Alright, there we go. It was a joke! Yeah, this event, like, makes bloody pills fall over really fast. Did they change this event? No. People are just... A lot of new players are playing, so they're, doing this stuff for the first time. They had a massive influx of new players because of the TV show. So a lot of players, this is new to them, so they're launching the event for the first time. Which is great, because we love seeing new players in this game. Because new players mean more content. More updates. More things to buy in the stock shop later. And hopefully new quests and stuff. Alrighty then. Take all the stuff. There's 50,000 people playing. Oh man, that's crazy. Their all-time high for the game was about 34,000, like the highest it ever was. Now after the show, they're averaging 50,000 every weekend, which is crazy. It's like almost double. It's like 80% increase. Go drop this over here. Bloodied is a really powerful build. You can build it in ways to make it like much more tanky. But with Bloodied, you do have a much lower health pool, so there's always a risk of dying if you're not paying attention. That's why you see a lot of people with like no health and full rads, because they're they are bloody builds, which is currently the meta for like doing massive damage. Alright, let's see. Apparel. Put the Dr. Zorbo away. And that. Oh, it showed that the person bought 5 serums, but they didn't actually. Okay, I thought they bought 5, but they did not. Must have been a displayer. Wait a minute, I had 11 on there, so they did buy 5. Never mind. I have 20,000 caps. I need to go buy another recipe. I've had 3 of those serums in there for several days now at 400, and then never sold a single one. Today is the first time I sold one when I lowered it to 300. I think just had them overpriced. Yeah, the game's always had a small group of people that are very passionate about the game. That kept it alive even when at its lowest points. Yo, bro, how do you get Foundation Vengeance? It's from the event called Eviction Notice. It's when it pops up, you want to do it every time because you get rep for doing it, and also you get massive experience and so many legendaries. What are you doing? What was that? Yeah, this is our second late night channel. We have a second channel so it doesn't mess with our Twitch stats on our main channel. Second, late night always gets about half the viewership, which affects our stats for sponsored stuff. Apparel, oh, mascot. Put that over there. I don't really get the hype though. I didn't like the Fallout TV show. It was quite boring. I did like 3 body problem in Arcane. Well, no one will. You'll never get 100% of people that like anything. There's always going to be someone that doesn't like it. Let's say, like ice cream. Ice cream is universally loved, but there's going to be one person out there like, I hate it. Ice cream sucks. They should ban ice cream. Like, there's not many of that person, but they exist. It's like they have a very rare, unpopular opinion, but it doesn't mean that's definitely not the majority opinion. Like, for the Fallout TV show, it was vastly liked. People really enjoyed it. But, of course, with everything, there's always going to be someone that doesn't like it. But you'll never get 100% of people. Like, it's always 4 out of 5 dentists. Never all the dentists. There's always one. There's always one dentist that's like, no. 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 Melee, strength, science, sneak, perception, melee, lockpicking, intelligence, energy weapons. Ice cream give me nuke farts. Well, that is a... Lactose intolerance is definitely a thing that some people have, so I get it. I get it. Stealth Boy, Strange Blossom. Okay, these things are not selling at all. So let's try 1 cap. What was so good about the TV show? Okay, the writing, the story, the attention to detail, the connection to the show, the actors, the music.
Thank you for following.
The world building, the style, the music, the action, the humor, the the casting, the special effects, the makeup, artwork, the implications of it based on what is happening to the world and what it's going to mean for the future, especially the finale episode. Oh man, it was so good. The sex, there was lots of sex. That meant lots of sex, lots of gore, lots of so much good stuff. It was great. It was so good, and I didn't expect it to be nearly as good as it was. It was, in the word, amazing. Right away, let's see. I'll put all those for $1. Put those also for $1. Yeah, what was great was they told a story that was both for new people and old people. Because they decided to make the show not a story they've told before. But yeah, the show is getting rave reviews just by about everyone. It was just so good. Especially that season finale. Oh my god, that season finale. Oh, without any spoilers, holy shit. I can't wait for season 2 now. Because the implications are insane. I like to because allow people to become intrigued with a community that may already be well known, but now can be known by even more people. Fans still have to know nothing about the show. They did a good job about explaining what Fallout is to people that don't know. One of my favorite parts of the show was all the Easter eggs from the game. Like, you would hear the sound of the Pip-Boy coming up, or you would hear, like, this sound right here was the sound the flashlight made when it came on, and then the UI for hacking, the UI for power armor it was from the games. It was like, oh my god, I know that, I know this. It was very funny, too. Some of the episodes were hilarious. Some of especially the gore humor. The gore humor was amazing. There was so many moments it was like, oh my god. Todd was basically saying that they would give them game assets, and they would 3D print the model from the game, which is crazy. So they would take the designs from the game and 3D print them on set. So that's why a lot of the items looked exactly like the games, because they were from the game, which is nuts. The only thing I didn't like was people trying to ship Lucy with the ghoul. I didn't get that at all. The ghoul is not looking for romantic companionship at all. He's just there for a mission. He's jaded as hell after being screwed for 200 years. And by the way, her name is not Lucy, it's Goosey. Thank you. It's clearly written on the form. It's Goosey. You ship yourself with the ghoul. Well, as long as it's just a fantasy, that's fine. You can do whatever you want. The actor, though, could ship my ghoul. Do we think Maximus is going to be in the second season? Yeah. All the main characters, for sure. Unless they start pulling Game of Thrones where they're just like, oh, they're dead instantly. Well, oops. Which is always possible. You never know. But it seemed like they kind of want these characters to be on there for a long time.
This is Grafton's mayor speaking. Anyone who can hear me? I have a bit of an emergency. Bleach dog groups are dying off all over the area. My good friend, how can we hold the Bleach Dogwood Festival without any of these magnificent flowering trees? I need
trees?
Red fertilizer for those poor trees.
What trees? Are there trees here? I'm not seeing these supposed trees. Ooh, there is a magazine. Oh, right there. A recipe, ragstag stew. A part grill recipe. And then I hear a bobblehead upstairs. Ooh, luck bobblehead. Fuck yeah. Nuka-Cola. Take a sip of that. Fuel, pre-war money. Oh, what are my challenges? I completely forgot. Eat pre-war food. Cripple super mutant's head. Kill a cultist. Build a floor in a camp. Those are pretty easy. Fortunately, nothing about raiders. Oh, there's pre-war food right there. Canned dog food. I think that counts. It's disgusting, though, but I think it counts. Coffee tin, baby doll. Wonder glue. Another Nuka-Cola. Does that count? Is Nuka-Cola pre-war food? No, it's a drink. The dog food, it looks like it counted. It is pre-war food. It's not human food, but it is food. Pristine teddy bear. Radix. Okay, turn that quest off. And okay, that's a lot of rads. For the longest time, I didn't realize that taking Radix made your mutations stop working. I was wondering why my mutation would stop. I thought enemies had like this aura about them or something. Zach, if I hear that joke one more time, like it's 10 times a day now. You guys need a new joke. All right, in here. Using diluted radix doesn't suppress mutations. Oh, only full strength. Okay, cool. I didn't know that. Should I just shoot them and not even try to talk to them? Went right through them.
Well, looks like we have a visitor. Did the Brotherhood send you?
Maybe.
Didn't know they were working with run-of-the-mill average wastelanders. Thought they wanted you strapped into one of those tin cans round the clock. It's wrong of me to judge by appearances, though. Why don't you introduce yourself?
The Brotherhood of Steel is here to claim this property.
That's so. You got a deed to go with that claim? Because, we're not gonna sign it.
This vault and all material goods within are hereby under possession of the Brotherhood of Steel. This requisition will aid us in the preservation of technology and the protection of mankind. Your compliance will ensure your safety.
You know, I'm interested in hearing more about this protection of mankind business. I suppose killing a few no-good raiders is an easy price to pay for the benefit this measly little vault will provide for us as a species. Is that it?
I repeat, your compliance will ensure your safety. Not that I'd expect a simple-minded brute to understand.
Resorting to name-calling already. I have to say, I'm disappointed. Thought I'd be able to speak to someone civilized from a big-shot organization like yours. What about you, Forward Scout? Think we can work this one out?
Your compliance.
Your underpants in as tight of a bunch as Mr. Compliance over there.
Your compliance is requested. You're out-armored, outgunned. Chad is typing Dan Point at you, and we have positional advantage. Give up.
Who's to say we don't have that whole platform you're standing on rigged to blow?
I'll call your bluff. You didn't expect us to come.
All right, I'll admit, this is a serious oversight on my part. Should have known those initiates who stopped by would have gone crying to their superiors. Humor me on one thing. This place doesn't offer us any strategic leverage over the Brotherhood. If anything, you're gonna waste more resources protecting a place so far away from your home base. So then, it must be the weapons that are important to you. What's so special about these rocket launchers that a top-ranking member would come to collect
rocket
them himself?
launchers?
I don't know how you became aware of our internal hierarchy, but it's irrelevant to the situation. You will leave the weapons in the vault and disperse. Now.
How about you? Do you seriously take orders from this constipated suit of metal?
The weapons are Brotherhood property, and we don't tolerate thievery.
Big words for someone who just barged in and claimed ownership of our storeroom. I suppose you don't have to follow the rules you apply to everyone else. Is that it? Because you have a righteous cause? That's fine. This story only adds fuel to our fire. We're heading back to Crater. This stash isn't worth it.
Not so fast. Tell us where you got those weapons from.
Ooh, sorry. I don't discuss Raider affairs on Brotherhood territory. If you really want to know, you can come talk to me in Crater. Don't worry. If it's only one of you, we don't usually kill on sight. Now let us through.
Stupid raiders. We should kill them all. They're a bunch of no good ne'er-do-wells. They don't understand our righteous cause. I'll speak to Night Shin.
We completed the first part of our mission. You composed yourself in a manner befitting of the Brotherhood. We don't compromise, especially not with raiders. It's clear you understand that. Moving forward, we still need to track down the weapon source. That man appeared to know something. I don't care how you get it out of him, but make sure you get it.
I'll find out where the weapons came from.
This is your top priority. The longer we let these weapons spread, the more difficult it will be to track down all of them.
Speak to Pierce at the crater. I shall. What is in here? Anything cool? I see a bed, alarm clock. Any tests for this game? Yeah, just this game kind of rewards specialization versus trying to be a master of everything like the single-player game. So just try to have a weapon that you like in mind as you're leveling and stick to those weapons. Respecking is easy later in the game, but it's kind of hard early. Like, you can respec your stat points early, but it's hard to get perk cards to replace those perks you already spent early, so it will take a little while. But eventually you'll be able to. Alright, let's go to the crater. Also in this game, every time you take a photo in the photo mode, it becomes a loading screen. So feel free to make lots of cool loading screens with your character as you're exploring the world. Make a photo book.
That gold belongs to us. Whee!
Wait, why is he back there? Oh, because he's part of a new quest. They put all the new stuff inside of, like, loading screens.
Can't believe they had the nerve to just barge in like that. That knight acts like some kind of righteous savior.
I told you. And they're only gonna get more confident.
I won't let them. Do we have their patrol routes yet? A couple ambushes ought to take them down a notch.
We'll have to discuss this later. We've got a visitor.
How dare you?
So, you really came? Huh. To be honest, I didn't expect the Brotherhood to show its face around here with anything less than a fully armored battalion. Life is just full of surprises, isn't it? So, what can I do for you, oh honorable emissary of steel?
Tell me where the raiders forgot the weapons.
About that. You and your metal buddies put me in a pretty tight spot back there. There are people here in Crater depending on me. I wasn't sure if I was going to make it back to them. So I prioritized a little bit. Getting home to those people was more important than being completely sincere to a group of heavily armed tyrants. So if you're looking for help with your little weapon problem, you can look somewhere else.
Don't you think you're being stubborn, Pierce? We have a good little Brotherhood peon here at our disposal. We can make use of that.
We've been over this. There's no compromising with people like the Brotherhood. Give them an inch and they'll take a mile.
We don't know that yet for sure. Besides, everyone has their own motivations. Our visitor might have one worth talking about.
I won't rely on a betrayal to take them down. You should know that. I have nothing left to discuss. I've given you my answer, Initiate. Now for your sake, I'd suggest you don't stick around.
You're kind of rude, and I think you should fuck
you-
off.
Don't leave yet. I've got something to say.
What? What?
Don't mind Pierce, he's stubborn. Holds too tightly to his morals. I'll tell you about the weapons, but you're gonna need to give me something in return. Interested?
What is it you want?
I want intel on the Brotherhood. Records, roster, correspondence. You've got people specialized in keeping track of that sort of thing, right? Transfer their data onto this holotape and bring it back to me. Then I'll tell you what you want to know.
Okay. Okay, I'm leaving right now.
Toodles.
You've got to be kidding me, ma'am. We'll just give them fake data. Finally trying this game out. Been on the fence for a long time. Oh, you're gonna like it. You're gonna like it, and you're gonna have fun. Don't tell anyone, though. It's a secret that this game is super fun.
I don't suppose you know how to... Any new deeds to add to your scroll?
I need your, I have some technical data to give the Brotherhood.
You mean to tell me these documents were just lying about in the wilds of Appalachia? If you find any more data like this, the Brotherhood can use it. Or at the very least, keep it safely filed away. There's another secure cache at Camp Venture you can use if you're on that side of the neighborhood. Otherwise, I will happily take this off your hands.
Thanks.
Anything you need to know?
I need some help with a situation involving the raiders.
Raiders, huh? If they're anything like the raiders we've encountered on the expedition route, then my guess is the situation isn't pretty. All right. How can I help?
They have some important information, but they're asking for information about us in return.
I think I understand. The funny thing about data is you don't know what's real or not. Not unless you gathered it yourself. To be honest, I was working on encrypting my terminal for this kind of situation. So, if anyone accessed it who wasn't supposed to, they would just get false info and none would be the wiser. I didn't finish, but you can still use the fake data I created. Should be clearly labeled in the files. Just, don't select the wrong one. This is the raiders we're talking about. It'd be bad news if they got an advantage on us. Worse, if the Knight found out it was because of me.
I would never give them the real info. Great, thank you.
Not a problem. I'm here to help.
Yep, this is our second channel for late night streaming. I'll load the holotape. Shanna's holotape.
I wonder what stories are hiding in the mountains out here.
I'll download the dummy files. Let's eject the holotape. Find the kids in Fort Atlas. Kids. Why do I care about children? Children are annoying. I don't know if I'm probably wrong, but the dialogues in Fallout 76 are more elaborated than Fallout 4's. Well, Fallout 4 has a handicap with that because you have the NPC that talks for you, where it's, in this game, it's your character talking. Oh, shit! I gotta do the invaders. I forgot. I gotta get my recipe from all the damn aliens.
You will need to defeat 2 commanders this time. I suggest caution.
I'm helping! That guy's hiding. Aww.
That brought down the force field on the brainwave siphon. Destroy it now. Good. Now move on to Siphon Zeta, and let us finish this.
Is there something you're farming for the alien events? Yes, the aliens will only be here for 2 weeks, and they drop about 25 unique recipes that are only available during the event. After the event's over, you won't be able to get the recipes anymore, which means that if you hold on to the recipes and sell them after the event's over, you'll be able to make a lot of caps. And they have some cool items and stuff, so if you want them for your camp. They got some cool alien weapon recipes and some cool camp items.
This commander holds the key to the final force field. Defeat them, and put an end to this.
Let's go weapon for level 20. Anything except pistols is good. I would avoid pistols. Everything else you can make a build around. This game is very easy when you understand the mechanics. There's good builds for every weapon type. Yeah, the show did bring a lot of traffic to Fallout. Just like the Cyberpunk show brought a lot of people to play Cyberpunk. After Cyberpunk the TV show came out, a lot of people played Cyberpunk for the first time.
Quickly, destroy that brainwave siphon.
You can do pistols. It's just that
Defended our great planet.
they're not going to
Well
be
done.
as effective
Your
as
participation
other
today
weapons
was
in the
highly
game.
effective.
You'll feel you can still do them if you find them fun. Like, there's nothing that says you can't have a fun build. You just may not, be quite as powerful as some other builds out there. Is all. But feel free to do whatever. If you want to do a pistol build, go for it. Alright, goddamn aliens. Alright, back to the Brotherhood. No cross-platform and no cross-progression, unfortunately. At least not yet. Maybe someday they will add that. But for now, that's not a thing. You can do this event at any level, just that you're going to have to be careful because you're going to die a lot. There's no penalty for dying in events, so feel free to just die over and over again. How'd you love it so fast? If you have really high intellect, you have XP buffing food, and you have XP buffing buffs. And you have perks for buffing your experience points. You'll level very quickly in this.
You've got the holotape?
Here it is, loaded with intel.
Good, thanks. The weapons don't have one source. Some of them we looted off a group of unfortunate settlers. We've also traded them among ourselves. Some old friends visited Crater a while back wielding that firepower, claiming they earned it in a fight. They were bragging about it till the day they left. Said they sent some big armored folks running. I can't confirm that the losers were Brotherhood, but that was your logo on the side of those weapons, wasn't it? Doesn't matter to me. Now, I told you what I know. With any luck, we won't talk again.
That's all I want to know.
Don't change your mind. This was a one-time offer, and it's one that neither of us will speak of again. Don't hope this is quick.
Well, goodbye. Report to Night Sheehan. Yeah, when you're in an event and you're low level, just try to do a little bit of damage to enemies and just run away, and then you'll get lots of XP. From events are great for getting tons of experience points.
Oh, I see you returned from Crater. Standing by for your report.
The raider got the weapons from 2 sources, possibly more.
That's not what I was hoping to hear. All right. Tell me about the sources.
The group raiders triumphed when the rest said they earned it in a battle.
I see. And are those raiders still at Crater?
Sound like they were just visiting.
It can't be helped then. We need to focus on Appalachia for the moment.
Did you come into contact with those raiders?
Without more information, it's impossible to say. We fought plenty of raider groups across the entire expedition route.
That's all I have to report. Are we just going to let him go?
I'd like to pursue them as much as you would, Initiate. But those were not our orders from Elder Maxson. We have duties in Appalachia. Ones that we've delayed for long enough as it is.
That's all I have to report about the raider source.
And the other one.
Some came from the settlers of Foundation.
Foundation 2. This is bad. Worse than I thought. At this rate, all of Appalachia will be toting these rocket launchers. All because of... Forgive me, Initiate. I lost my composure. We need to follow up with Foundation. Are you ready to give your... All right. Tell me about the sources.
1 second.
It can't be helped. So that's everything. That was a thorough report. The Brotherhood appreciates your diligence looking into this matter. That was a thorough report.
Oh shit.
The Brotherhood appreciates your diligence looking into this matter. Our next step is to deal with Foundation. Paladin Romani already had plans to establish contact, so she'll want to hear about this. No need to expound it. I'll follow up later with a more detailed. For your sake, I hope this is a scheduled visit, Initiate.
I'm very familiar with Foundation. We're friends. We're cool friends, bruh.
Declined. And this ration requires...
Ah, Initiate. I haven't had the chance to discuss your last assignment with Knight Shin yet. Was there something you needed to report to me directly?
We've discovered the settlers of Foundation may be in possession of those weapons as well.
Really? Foundation? That's troubling. How well do you know the people of Foundation?
They're close allies of mine.
Excellent. That's great news. I spoke with a few members of their community, looking for ways to work together. We're in need of food and water. They have plenty to spare. However, knowing they may have those weapons, accelerates matters. It's critical that we follow up with them right away.
TP, thank you for the Prime sub. Appreciate that. I understand. Please go on.
Your mission is as follows. Meet with Gloria Chance, the supervisor of Foundation Supply Room. Determine whether or not they've seen or acquired such weapons for themselves. And lastly, establish a trade deal with Foundation. Something that will provide us longevity in Appalachia. You're gonna have to make some tough decisions, but I trust that you know Foundation well enough to make the right calls. And allow me to stress, both returning with the weapons and securing a trade deal are equally important objectives, Initiate.
They're good people. I'm positive we can work something out.
I wholeheartedly agree. Remember, you represent the Brotherhood to these people. Do us proud.
Optional talk to Shin. Let's see what he has to say.
You're back. I assume Paladin Romani has tasked you with handling the situation. Why are you dragging your feet? Move out.
Do you have any advice for how I get the weapons back, assuming they have them, that is?
By any means necessary. Returning with those weapons is absolutely critical. This is too important a task for a light touch. Do whatever it takes. These weapons are far too dangerous to be in anyone's possession but our own.
Paladin Romani asked me to establish a trade deal with Foundation.
I see. This isn't surprising, but it's not the choice that I would have made. I will have a word with Paladin Romani while you're out. But remember, respect the chain of command. If Paladin Romani has tasked you with this, carry it out, regardless of what you or I may think of it.
Remember, you represent the Brotherhood. It zooms out and you're a sheep squatch. Yeah. But you do have an opinion on the matter.
Do not test my patience, Initiate. This is our way. Chain of command supersedes how we feel. However, I will put this as plainly as I can. I feel we'd grow stronger from continuing to rely on ourselves, rather than focus on trade deals. Recovering the weapons, however, is more than a task. It is your duty as a member of the Brotherhood of Steel. That's all I have to say on the matter. You have your assignment. Carry it out.
Someone's grumpy. Why is he so grumpy? Like, calm down, sir. I love how, yeah, she's giving Brotherhood orders to me when I'm in, I'm in a mascot outfit.
Greetings, Initiate.
Someone returned their gun to the wrong place again. Do I need
Orders.
to call a seminar on this?
You represent the Brotherhood of Steel. It's like, do I? Okay, then. Gotta see the game improve. A lot of people are enjoying it. Yes, it's very good. Juggernaut's minigun. Nice. Someone's buying all my shit. They got rid of the faction stuff because they don't like how the faction stuff works.
Thank you for
the
following.
rep stuff works, and neither does do the players. I don't think anyone likes the reputation.
Jen's
behind
got
this.
style
Like, not
that I can
really.
respect. You know what I mean?
Jewelry stand flare display. What is jewelry stand? I don't know what that is. Nuka-Cola Collectron. Nuka-Cola.
Jen's got style that I can respect. You know what I mean?
Yeah, rep grinding is just not a fun system. If they found a way to make it fun, maybe, but as it stands, it's just like, eh. What is the Nuka-Cola Collectron's
Afternoon.
nice though. Silver Collectron, Red Rocket Collectron, Slot Machine, Weather Station Control Station. Oh, backpack flares. That's what that
Afternoon.
is? Ooh. I do like... you know what the game needs? It needs a stand to display your badges. So every time you get one of those
Afternoon.
badges, those insanely long badge grinds, you can display the badge on like something. That would be very cool. It could show you like your current like level of badges you have.
Afternoon.
Nuka-Cola Collectron, Quantum Collectron. I'm gonna try the Nuka-Cola Collectron.
Jen's got style that I can respect. You know what I mean?
Makeshift Rodin.
Nuka Tapper saves.
Yeah, I want to do that. Now that I have a new Collectron, I should be able to set the doggy to it. So let me grab...
I still can't believe it. Thanks.
Where were those bullets coming from? All right, doggy, I need you to collect Nuka-Cola, please. And now he should collect Nuka-Cola for me. And scrap. Yeah, whichever Collectron you like the most, you can set the Collectron to collect one. Any other Collectron will collect for you. It's nice. The allies in the camp love to just attack the hell out of the critters around here. Like, that dough isn't doing anything. Calm down, buddy. Jeez. We don't know why they decided to not let you have traveling companions. It could be that the engine has limitations that the Elder Scrolls Online doesn't, but who knows? Maybe that'll be like Elder Scrolls Online introduced traveling companions, so maybe in the future they might have like companions that can follow you around or something. I don't know. But as of right now, no one can travel with you. They want other players. They're the only ones that can. It could be the engine just can't handle that, like having extra people around and stuff. I would love if they let us have like at least the dog, and not just dog meat, but any dog, like different breeds of dog. Like imagine if you could run around with a dog companion. That would be amazing. Some people could have Saint Bernard. Some people could have Chihuahuas. I think that would be fun. Cat meat. Chihuahua wouldn't be able to do much, but you know, you could try. Oh, they bought out all of my legendaries. Perfect. They cleared out all my stash weight, which is great. I can go buy another serum recipe at this rate. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and stop it there for tonight for a company stream. I'll be back on tomorrow. You guys have a lovely evening. Thank you, guys. They won't. They will if they can. The reason they would want to put the dogs in the game is because they could sell cosmetic dogs in the Atomic Shop. You get one free dog, maybe one or two in an event, but then they could charge cosmetics for the dog, and that would be big money. So, of course, they want to put it in there for that reason, if nothing else. All right, you guys have a good night. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for following, subbing, hanging out, and I'll be back on tomorrow. Bye, everybody. Have a good night.